Let's face it, there's really only 3 things to get excited about in New England this fall. Football! The kids are in school! And the 72-hour Sun-Off Spectacular happening at President Hyundai. 97 and 98 Accents starting from just $48.95. 98 Sonata starting from just $98.95. Choose from over 200 minivans, sport utilities, 4-wheel drives, even the all-new Tiburon. Make no payments till $19.99 or no money down or pay as little as $77 a month. Happening right now, only at President Hyundai, Route 38 Wilmington. Don't miss it.
Bigford's is the place where friends meet. Bigford's is the place where deals are made. Bigford's is the place where families gather. Bigford's is the place for great food. Bigford's is the place where we clean up the mess. Visit a Bigford's family restaurant near you.
Bigford's, breakfast anytime.
For almost 50 years, people have been talking about China Blossom. Ask anyone who's been here and they'll tell you that it's their favorite Chinese restaurant. From our modern design to our classic Asian cuisine, you'll agree that China Blossom is the best restaurant of its kind north of Boston. Just listen to what the critics have to say.
It's so yummy!
Like no other restaurant in the area. We even have a live DJ Friday and Saturday night. It's the critics' choice. China Blossom in North Andover.
You're watching News Center 5 in high definition, local, live coverage you can count on.
As we continue this evening, how the boy who divorced his killer dad is trying to help other kids avoid the painful journey he had to make. Plus,
talk about Die Hard. I'm in the home of one Patriots fan who has so much memorabilia he could start his own museum.
Also ahead, Dick Albert updating the end of the week forecast that might bring a shiver or two to the spine. And then it's a well, we invite you to stay with us right now because if you're an old school Patriots fan, and we're talking way back here, we've got a guy that you're going to definitely want to meet tonight.
we're talking Pat Patriot old school. And Dick Albert is keeping a close eye on the storm system that's hugging the coast. You want to hear that.
A Groveland man may just be the biggest Patriots fan. His name is Michael Paolino, and he's been collecting memorabilia almost all of his 47 years of his life.
And since the Patriots started roughly around that same span, you imagine what he has. He was even a fan when it wasn't popular to be one. But as News Center 5's Jim Boyd reports tonight, that actually helped add to his collection.
These are the original 1960 cards that go all the way back.
Michael Paolino is showing off some of the player cards in his vast collection of Patriots memorabilia.
The Patriots' first, draft picks, the first coach, Lou Saban.
Paolino says he's been collecting Patriots items since his childhood.
It was easy to obtain years ago. Nobody wanted anything to do with the Patriots. They were kind of like the laughingstock of professional sports. Over and over the years, I've basically gotten everything that they have.
That includes old Boston Patriots pennants, team jerseys, T-shirts, game programs, rare buttons. He even has rare photos of Boston Patriots practices.
Back in 1960, where the Patriots used to practice at the Concord Armory in Concord, Mass.
Among Paolino's prized possessions, this rare Patriot helmet. The team used this only 1 year, 1960.
Yes, this is the original helmet with the colonial hat. They only used this helmet for 1 year, and then they changed to Pat Patriot.
The team changed its name to the New England Patriots after it decided in 1970 to move to Foxborough. Paolino says since then,
I've never missed a Patriots game. I've never missed I think a series of a Patriots game.
He says he's seen them all, either in person or on television. And what about the future of his collection?
My son Brady, I think, may be the caretaker of it moving on in the future.
Yes, you heard right.
Brady was named after Tom Brady.
Now, if he'll only be able to throw like him when he grows up. In Groveland, I'm Jim Boyd, News Center 5.
Now, the Storm Team 5 HD forecast.
In our Storm Team 5.
You're watching News Center 5 in high definition, local, live coverage you can count on.
Adding up the damage, how much the cleanup along the Gulf Coast is going to cost.
And fall is here, but for leaf peepers, are the trees too green? A look up north for the answers. And also ahead.
At one point, a Patriots game ticket was just $4. Now, some season ticket holders are paying $169 a ticket and wondering just how much longer they can afford it.
Then at 6, getting answers. What a cool concept.
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to see things
Good
moving
forward
forward.
thinking, yep.
Yes. The economy forcing just about everybody now to make some difficult choices, especially when it comes to extras.
Extra things that we might enjoy. We'll tell you how the economy is taking a toll on some Patriots season ticket holders, what they're finding that they must do so they can stay in the game.
And coming up at 6 tonight, the financial answers you want most. We sent Kelly.
Most Patriots season ticket holders are holding on to their seats, but the rising costs are forcing many to put some of their games up for sale now.
Tickets to the Patriots on average are the most expensive in the NFL, and you add in parking and all the things around it, a few beverages, you're talking about a pretty pricey outing at the stadium. News Center 5's Jim Boyd caught up with one die-hard fan who's making some rather difficult decisions.
Michael Paolino has been a Patriots fan since childhood. He has Patriots memorabilia dating back to the team's beginnings in the 1960s. Paolino has been a season ticket holder for the last 19 years, but now he's deliberating over just how much longer he can afford it.
It's a very expensive day now.
Paolino has a stub from a 1964 Patriots game when the ticket price was $4. Another from the first game in Foxborough, price $8.
It used to be a very inexpensive thing to go to, and it was in line with everything else, but now it's very expensive.
How expensive? When Paolino held 4 season tickets in 1994, each game cost him $100. Now, with each ticket at $117, it cost him $468 a game.
The games that used to cost $25 a ticket, that was a $100 game to go to, you could go to and treat people for $100 if they paid for the parking and helped you out with food or whatever. Now that ticket is like a $500, $600 thing.
And Paolino is wondering just how much longer fans will want to pay these high prices. Last month, Paolino took his 6-year-old son Brady to his first ever Patriots game. That was during one of the 2 required preseason games in his package. Paolino's season tickets this year cost nearly $4,700. He says he can only afford to go to a few games, so he's selling the remaining tickets.
I sell them at face value. I try to get rid of them to friends and relatives that I know.
Paolino is a die-hard Pats fan. He named his son Brady after the team's star quarterback. He says he's hoping that Brady's preseason experience was not his last.
I'm really getting priced out of the tickets now.
In Groveland, I'm Jim Boyd, News Center 5.
As we continue.